I don't know what to do with my hands.
I hate this. Hold your nuts. Yes, it's the worst.
What do I do with my hands?
I love that. I'm Ryan Dickerson, number 147 AMA and WIRA, and I also control ride for N2. I am from Atlanta, yeah, born and raised. Sorry, we don't all sound like hicks. You are in my garage right now with a couple of the bikes. I used to go to the mountains or ride on the street like everybody else, and thought I was like all that and a bag of chips, Came to my first track day at Road Atlanta, which is a really big, really fast track. Yeah, I was terrible, like really bad. And so bad, in fact, that I hated it. Came back, just real discouraged, sold everything. Sold the bike, sold the gear, sold the helmets, just wanted out of it all. 2008, I had a friend drag me to Barber. Had a lot more fun, I think mainly because I had dropped the ego, like I'd learned that I wasn't all that cool. Got my race license in late 2009. Started racing WIRA as a novice, and earlier this year decided I'd try my hand at riding some Moto America AMA. I guess it was about 2006 or 7. Atlanta's 45 minutes an hour north. You've got beautiful, the kind of the foothills of the Appalachians. We were being stupid, and we kind of all knew it. After a while, I had friends just getting hurt. After we totaled a few bikes and a few people got in the hospital for long stints of time, that it was time to sort of try our hand at track days. I have friends now, they're like, oh, come jump on a bike, we'll go to the mountains. And I'm like, there's gravel and people and cars. And I had a chicken run out in front of me once. Like, what the hell does that even mean? It's chickens. Track days are an interesting mix. You kind of show up, and you're real intimidated at first. I think it's daunting.
Look at that sandwich.
The good news is if you'll take the time to stop and talk or ask questions for people, you'll find that it is a extremely diverse group of folks from every background possible, right? And everybody has one thing in common, like you all love being on motorcycles. Everybody's there to help. Everybody wants to kind of give you guidance and help you, kind of make the day. I was at Jennings. I had forgotten my pair of boots. It's not really something you can kind of sub in, like you can't show up in Pumas, right, and ride, so like that's not an option. There were no less than 3 people in the paddock that were willing to loan me boots. As you kind of grow, you'll notice people over and over again. I've traveled all over the US racing these things now with guys that I met at my first few track days. I mean, it's very much a family atmosphere. Everybody is so relaxed and so excited to kind of have you out there. There's just a lot to be said for that. My first control riding gig was at Road Atlanta, which ironically was again the first track that I rode at and hated. So I always saw these guys in these orange jerseys looking over their shoulders while I thought I was going to die, and they look like they're, sipping a cup of tea. To be one of those people and have the opportunity to get to teach somebody, kind of the craft of riding a motorcycle quickly but being safe is just really amazing. I'll never forget the first guy I taught to drag a knee. He put his knee down in turn 10B coming up the hill and just absolutely freaked out. I mean, he drug his knee and then picked the bike up and kind of did one of these like, what just happened to me? And I'm behind him screaming in my helmet like, yes, yes, you're amazing. Like you just did it. Like I'm as happy, if not happier for him than he is at that moment. And it's really cool to be able to teach people and kind of pass on the love that you have for the sport to other folks who are willing to learn and willing to grow. And every weekend's different, we get new people, we get the same people. You get to watch folks progress. You get some folks like me, who showed up and they've been in the mountains their whole lives and they think they're really fast and they learn they're not. And that's hard, you got to kind of teach them through that. So fortunately I have an opportunity to kind of let them know, trust me, I've been where you have. I know what it's like to kind of leave with the ego not so intact. So it's okay, keep coming back. We can keep working on your racecraft or just, going fast and learning how to be safe. And if you want to learn to ride a motorcycle well, and you want to improve your riding abilities, come to a racetrack. Track days are not about guys that want to race. Track days are not about people that want to get out there and be, adrenaline junkies and do crazy stuff and, push the line or anything like that. Track days are about people wanting to get better riding motorcycles in a safe environment. Of course, if you want to come out and you want to run fast, you can come out and run fast. If you want to come out and learn how to drag a knee, you can do that too. We have a whole different variety of people that come out and do track days for different reasons. And my big thing is just come out and try it once. You definitely won't leave disappointed. You might leave and just know that you need to work on a few things, and you might leave knowing that you're not as cool as you thought you were, like I did, but you'll learn something about yourself, about the bike. You'll learn, and that's a day well spent. So get out there, have fun. It's way more laid back than you may think it is. So reach out to us ahead of time. The control riders, we're always happy to bring people out. If you're around Atlanta, I'll load you up in the trailer, put you in the truck, drag you out there. I got 250 or so you can try out. They're a blast. you know, anything like that. It really is a family. Like, it's a lot of fun. You know, just give it a shot. You don't get to be pro. You don't fly anywhere. You got to come out, earn that shit. That's right. That's a Birdman reference, in case y'all are wondering.